I'm Alex.
And I'm Tim.
We're in our hometown airport. I'm wearing my alumni sweatshirt from Western Kentucky University. That must mean one thing and one thing only. It's time for another exciting travel adventure of Alex and Tim. Today is an exciting day in the travel team of Alex and Tim. Today we are going on our 32nd anniversary trip. 32 years together, folks. It seems like just yesterday I was a young graduate student at the University of Louisville and got invited to this random dinner party. I opened the door and there stood this guy. That night, you all, I went back to my apartment and I called my friend from undergraduate school, Molly B, and I said, Molly B, I have met the man I'm going to marry. And here we are, some 32 years later. So today, for our 32nd anniversary, we are headed to
Munich, Germany for Oktoberfest.
We are going to Munich, Germany. Now we're going to do more than Oktoberfest, but we're going to start off with Oktoberfest. We're going to visit Dachau, the concentration camp, and see all of the arts and culture that Munich has to offer. Once done with Munich, we are going to board a longboat and travel down Central Europe's Danube River, where we'll stop in southern Germany, Vienna, Austria, and last but certainly not least, we're going to go to one of the world's most premier cities, Budapest, Hungary. So stay tuned as the travel team of Alex and Tim presents Munich, Germany. We've made it out to central Bavaria. This to me is the quintessential Germany that everyone sees on postcard. This is old school Germany. So we are out here in Bavaria. There's a castle behind me called Durnstein Castle. I'm practicing my German, although I'm not doing very well, but it sits atop a hill and it's dotted by villages all around, lakes, picturesque communities. This is what it's like to be in Bavaria. No visit to Germany would be complete without talking about its history in World War II. Today we're here at the Dachau concentration camp that's about 1 hour outside of Munich. Dachau unfortunately housed some of the 6 million people that were killed during World War II. 6 million Jewish people. Now in the United States, there's still a group of people that are denying that the Holocaust ever existed. Come here and you will know that it's true. One thing of note that we discovered today, that not only were there Jewish people killed here, but there were German people that were journalists and social and political activists. So anytime the Führer, Hitler, had journalists that wrote about him satirically or that questioned his belief system, he simply concentrated them right here in Dachau. Today we are here in Passau. Passau is a southern city in Germany, and it's the epicenter where three rivers merge. We are going to board the Amadeus longship. We're going to take a cruise down the Danube River and visit all its cities along the way. But before doing that, we're going to step out and we're going to see all that the city has to offer. It's cobblestone street, it's old churches, it's walled off city. We're going to see those and so much more. Welcome to Passau, Germany. Another day, another beautiful European location. Welcome to Austria. We've come up the Danube River today and we've made our way to a little community called Moon Lake. It is the quintessential European town. It's colored with dotted buildings all around. It's beautiful. Behind me is what our tour guide has called an ABC, another beautiful church building or cathedral. It's what you think of when you think of Central Europe. Welcome to Vienna, Austria, one of my bucket list cities. I've been dying to get here, a home of Bach, Mozart, impressionist artists and musicians. I'm just glad to be here. Today I found another ABC, another beautiful church or cathedral. Now I know every country we go to, I say this is it, this is my favorite, but I think I found my favorite. Welcome to Austria. It's super bad lighting. I don't have my tripods, it's shaky, but I'm super excited. We're going to a concert hall in Vienna, Austria to hear the music of Bach, Chopin, and Mozart. Does it get any better than that? Bucket list dream come true. Another day on the Danube, another beautiful country. Welcome to Slovakia. today we're down the Danube and we're at Slovakia. Now, I know very little about this country, and as you know, I enjoy telling a little bit about countries we enter. Slovakia was former Czech Republic that went independent in the late 80s, early 90s. That's about all that I know. So today we're going to explore this country, find out a little bit more, and explore Slovakia. Another beautiful day, another beautiful country. Welcome to Hungary. We continue to make our way down the Danube River. Our ship just went by. We're headed to Budapest, but first we're stopping in a little community in a 14th century castle. So again, welcome to Hungary. We have made it down the Danube and we are here in Budapest. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. The city's actually divided into two parts. Buda on one side of the river and Pest on the other side. So one of my colleagues once called this city the Paris of the Danube. It is very much Parisian, very much Venetian. I think we may have found our favorite second place. Welcome to Budapest. This is the Bronze Shoe Memorial. It commemorates thousands of Jewish people who were killed by the Nazis. The victims were ordered to remove their shoes before being executed at the edge of the river so that their bodies would be swept away.
All my bags are packed and I'm ready to
We're back in an airport, so that must mean our travel adventure down the Danube River in Central Europe has unfortunately come to an end. We had a fantastic time, but as always, we always give you, our viewers, our favorite takeaway. So we'll start with you, Tim, your favorite takeaway.
Munich Germany, Oktoberfest. Had a few beers, or some, anyway.
This guy had a few beers, just a little more than a few, but Oktoberfest was great. But for me, it was Bratislva, Slovakia, right? hard country to say. Country I never really heard of, but it's a small country wedged in between Austria and Hungary. And it was beautiful. It was a mixture of old world Europe meets communist meets modern day. The food, the architects, the building was fantastic. We absolutely love it. So as always, if you enjoyed this trip of Alex and Tim, we ask you to be sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Now, as always, we tell you our next adventure. Our next adventure is to
The Lesser Antilles.
we are going to the Lesser Antilles. We're going to experience Nevis and other lower Caribbean countries for a winter trip. We cannot wait. But as always, we leave you with this. Don't be a tourist, be a traveler. We'll see you next time.
'Cause I'm